Eli, you see him more now than you did when he was taking 70 snaps a game from you, didn't he?
I mean, who would have thought that Eli would be Mr. Media?
I would, not
Unbelievable.
me.
I said that on whatever show, maybe our last show.
Yeah.
I've never in a million years saw this coming.
You know what? I didn't see it to this level. I knew that there was going to be something that he was going to do to stick around the game. And everybody his last couple of years, hey, what is it going to be? And I said, I have no idea. But it's funny because I remember when I first came back in the locker room after I retired and I was working for NFL Network, and the first guy to say no meeting in the locker room was Eli. He's the one busting chops, as everybody else gets to see now. Paul, you kind of got to see Eli, in the locker room and how he was with LT and I. And look, the guy, he's one of everybody's favorite teammates because he was just one of the guys. Like he was never better than anybody else. He loved the pranks. He loved, keeping everybody in stitches. And it's been great to see him be able to open up because for so long, his entire career, on purpose, he only gave people a little sliver of things. He kept everything kind of inside because he knew what he represented. Now it's the gloves are off and he's great. And I say it jokingly that I think everybody's sick of him, but no, like you don't get sick of him. And I think his podcast, or not podcast, but the show now, the Monday Night Football show with Peyton, has been great to see the difference. Look, same DNA, same parents, totally different personalities. Like Peyton wants the script. He wants to know everything that's going to happen. Here's where we're going to do this, this, and this. And Eli's like, let's snap the ball and let's figure it out. And I'm going to have fun doing it. And I'm going to make fun of you, Peyton. And I'm going to get back at you.
He did it the whole.
He tortured me and all those atomic wedgies.
Eli is everybody's favorite. That's why Snoop gave him the Death Row Records chain.
Yeah, that was incredible. What a gift.
They were talking about gin and juice. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like that's Eli's everybody's favorite for that reason.
Eli's street cred is absolutely through the roof.
Paul, that was maybe my favorite guest.
The show, like Peyton, he is just such a football junkie. Like he can't help himself. He's interrupting Joe Buck. He's interrupting Bill Cowher to talk about a 2-yard hot route, or what's that center doing? Like he can't help himself. And it brings me back to a quick story. Eli was having a party in New York City. I think it might have been a Halloween party. And I guess Peyton, they were on a bye week. So he was coming into New York City. We were going to have dinner or do something. And we were playing, actually it might've been the off season, but we were playing the Colts to start the season that year. And I remember Eli saying, hey, before we went dinner, he said, listen, whatever you do, don't talk football with Peyton. Don't tell him anything about our offense. Don't tell him anything about our defense. If he starts talking about it, like he's got a photographic memory, he will remember everything you say, and he will use that to try to beat us. So that was like my first kind of introduction to the mind of Peyton.
God bless his accountant, Eli Manning. He's got so many checks from different places. His accountant's going to have a lot of work to do, and he's cashing out. Can't blame him. Right after his career. And happy belated birthday to Eli Manning, who got the awesome chain as a gift.
Yeah, accountants don't mind it when there's more coming in than's going out. So don't feel bad for him.